Welcome, folks. This is Tom O'Brien of TFNN. We go 5 days a week. We go 10 hours a day. We go 24 hours a day on the internet at TFNN.com. Always remember, folks, whatever you think about, you bring about. Whatever you focus on grows. Hope everyone's having a great day, safe day. Let's make it a great night, folks. Those who don't believe in magic will never find it. Market-wise, let's take a look at it out here. We have the Dow Industrials up 49, NASDAQ down 19, S&P's up 7.5, gold contract up $17.40, trading at $1,252 an ounce. Silver up 70 cents at $16.96 an ounce. Platinum up 35 bucks at $1,013 an ounce. Copper up 5.5 pennies at $2.22 a pound. Light sweet crude up $1.31, $42.49 a barrel. Bonds, 10-year note down 6 ticks, 130.10. 30-year bond down 11 ticks, 165.01. King dollar down 430 ticks at 94.03. The euro is trading up 49 at $1.13, and the yen is up 32 at 109. Our phone number is 877-927-6648. Give us a call, folks. Want to know what's going on in your world. In the world of the S&Ps, let's take a look at them. What do you have? Okay, so check it out. This is going to be about as subtle as you can get, man. This is going to be a trip. So, your cash S&P, what do? We went to 2104.05. Well, 2104.27 is the high that was generated out here on December 2nd. Volume-wise, what we did is this. We did volume out here today of 902 million, and that good old December 2nd was 954. So in that context, that's a test of that area. It's a failure on price, failure on volume. You know, we'll see where this thing shakes out, meaning on the S&P. You know, to me, the S&P, yeah, can it hit it again? Yeah, more than likely it can. But that's a failure. Technically, that's a failure. We go to the Dow Industrials. We take a look at the Dow Industrials. Dow Industrials up 49 bucks. Dow Industrials get to 18,053 out here today. Well, no, we got to 18,103. Bottom line is that when you take a look at that number, you know, it looks to me like the Dow can still run to that 137 probably, 18,137. That being said, now both the S&Ps and the Dow, you're up on light volume, okay? Now let's check out the other side. NASDAQ Composite. Composite gives it up with what? Composite starts coming down with an expansion of volume. What we have on the composite is that you have 1.8 billion shares versus 1.6. Not a huge amount, but you have the expansion. Now that's the composite. Inside the composite, what do you have? Now this is the leader, the NDX 100. The 3Qs come down with 41 million shares. You know, if we were going through this, bisecting and dissecting this last hour, and what you had is that you can see the expansion of volume. When I started the show at 3 o'clock, we already had 26 million shares traded. They're pushing this out, and they're pushing that out in a big way, folks. And what we had at the close here, if you want to see something, this is quite a trade, too. At the close, looks like 3.3 million shares got sold. I have to add them up, but that's what it looks like. Out of the 41 million, about 8% of that was right at the close out here today. Gold contract. What do we have with gold? Bottom line, you have the wide price spread, you have the accelerated volume, all of the above. We did 208,000 contracts out here today. You're coming into a swing point that I believe had 154. No, it's at the swing point, yeah, at 157,000 contracts. So we're at 1252. I suspect we're going to go after the high swing of 1287, and we'll see whether we get enough juice to get up over it. You know, and if we do, man, this can be a monster ABC up, and this is going to be wild watching this shake out, because your A point on this is 1071, and your B is 1287. So you're talking a couple $100, which will bring you into the 1438 area. And when you do pull this back, it makes sense, because I believe the 1438 is also a swing point. Let me just pull this back and put it on a continuous contract. Excuse me, folks. Yeah, 1428. That's the high of August of 2013. That's where this baby's going. And in fact, if you take this, you know what's pretty cool here too, is if you actually take this and you just see how when we broke with wide price spread accelerated volume, that gave you the swing point that it wanted to go after also, which is the 1428. Right now you're laying out there at 1251. We get into the silver market. Silver, you talk about catching a bid. That caught a monster bid, folks. The silver started about 1:30 Eastern Standard Time last night. It's done 105,000 contracts out here today, up 71 cents. Silver is just going to blow away the $17 area. That baby wants to run up into the $18 area. So, you know, I suspect you're going to get some quick follow-through on this also. Right now, it's $16.95 on the continuous contract. $17.71 is the next stop. And if we take a look at that, what you're going to be, what this is all about. So watch inside the commodity market, what you had out here today. The only commodities that trade quite a bit that were in the red is that you had orange juice down 1.7%, sugar was down 0.7, and cattle was down 0.5. All the other commodities, they were up, and they were up big. Natural gas caught a big bid. Natural gas was up 6.89%. And let's see what we had here, because we were looking at natural gas this morning, and it needed more volume. Let's see whether we got it. Oh, no, that's not coming up right now. Okay, so we get over to take a look at King Dollar. So King Dollar, folks, trading, it did 17,000 contracts. You're at $94.03. The swing point that I suspect we're going to go after, and we're going to go after tomorrow morning, is the swing low from the 12th of April. That's 96.62. So it's going to be wild watching this, how this shakes out, because this very well is another ABC structure on the way down. Right now, you have one confirmed ABC structure on the way down with a price projection of $92.30. You have the high volume swing low from August 24th was 92.50. That brings your probability much higher that you're going to get down to 92.50. The real kicker is that are you going to hold the 92.50, or is it going to blow it away? And I can tell you, if you're looking at the XAU and the HUI, it's looking to me like it's going to blow it away, because what you have is that the XAU is coming up to the supply line, and it's slicing right through its supply line, as did Rango Resources in Franco, Nevada. So bottom line, get ready for action. This is Tom O'Brien. This is TFNN. Stay right there. Coming back with some earnings numbers for you. Dow Industrials finished up 49. NASDAQ down 19. S&P's up 7. We're going to be right back.